Bob McKenzie here at our Fulton Woodworking Studio. For the next few minutes, I'm going to go through the steps I used to build this appliance garage and spice rack. As you can see, it sits on the counter underneath the cabinets. It has a roll-up tambour door, a slide-out shelf for the appliance, and a 2-shelf slide-out rack for spices. I started out with 4/4 rough sawn walnut. I jointed one edge and then cut the pieces into usable sections, which I later edge glued together to make the 4 panels for the box. Here I am cutting biscuits so that I can edge glue the sections up to make the 4 panels for the basic box. The glue up process is pretty basic and straightforward. After glue up of the side panels, I cleaned up the glue squeeze out, rough sanded to 150 grit, made a template to cut the track for the tambour door. The tambour door track is 1/8 inch wide and 3/8 inch deep. I cut with several passes on the router. The box is assembled using dovetails. Inside the box, there's a partition between the slide-out shelf for the appliance and the spice rack. And there's also a back inboard to the tambour door. These are made out of 1/2 inch walnut. Here I am resawing section. I will later glue these together to make my panels. Tambour door slats are a 1/2 inch wide by 3/8 inch thick. You make this in a repetitive cutting process by slicing the 3/8 inch thick slice off of a 1/2 inch stock. Prior to doing this, I put a 45-degree chamfer on each edge. With the slats cut all to the same length, I build a jig with hold downs that are rabbeted 3/8 inches deep. I then wedge the slats in very tightly to make sure that the slats don't glue themselves together. The canvas I'm using for the backing is just the heaviest canvas I could find at the fabric store. The glue is Titebond 3. Dry fit up and the customary tweaking, I was ready to glue this bad boy together. With the box assembled, I was able to get final dimensions. I cut the tambour door to the proper width and then put a rabbet on each edge. As you recall, there is a sliding shelf for the appliance and a sliding rack for spices. I made these out of 1/8" walnut stock, glued and pin nailed together. The final coat of finish. I used BioShield Hard Oil number 9. Even though they say only sand to 150 grit, the box has at least a 400, maybe 600 grit finish. From our Fulton Woodworking Studios, thanks for watching, and don't forget you can catch us on Instagram as well.